We are willing to listen to others. We are willing to bring our ideas on the table. What we have refused is that we shall not be a continent anymore of victims. We will not come to any table just as victims of climate change. We are coming to the table with ideas and possibilities of solutions on what we can contribute, because Africa can make a contribution to the global solution, the global challenge, and provide solutions to the global problem that we have. And we want to be seen in that new approach to the issues around the global challenges we have. We need to look at alternative sources of funding. We appreciate that there are limitations, as was said by my sister Greenspan here. There are limitations of the current financial institution. There are limitations with the World Bank. There are limitations with the IMF. There are limitations with multilateral banks. And we are not accusing them of anything. There are limitations, genuine. Maybe they are 20%, as has been said, of what they were. Maybe the magnitude of the financial challenge that we have as a globe goes beyond these institutions. How do we develop other capacities? How do we raise more resources? And that is why the conversation about carbon tax is no longer a sterile. It's no longer a sterile proposition. It is a real proposition. How do we raise resources that can be used in a different paradigm without the current limitations, where we invest these resources in the biggest return on matters to do with green growth? How do we decarbonize the globe together? If the best opportunities are in Africa, let us invest in Africa. If the best opportunities are elsewhere to decarbonize our development, let us invest in that elsewhere. We are ready to have that conversation. And I said that we do not want to be left out of the equation. We want countries in 1945. We didn't exist in 1945. Today we exist. And we don't want to be pushed into the corner. We want to be seated here and making a contribution. If it is carbon tax, if it is on aviation, we want to pay our portion. If it is on marine movement, we want to pay our portion. We want to pay our portion. We don't want to be joyriders. We don't want to be bystanders. We don't want to be in some corner, because the old adage says, if you are not on the table, you could possibly be in the menu. I think we may possibly have been in the menu for long. Now, we don't want to be there anymore. We want to be where the conversation is having on the next global financial system. And we want to make our contribution in terms of ideas, and we want to make our contribution if there is any contribution to be made in terms of paying our portion of taxes that are required.